In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a listing. There's a few ways that you can do it. We can do it with either A, copying a URL. So you would copy URL from Amazon, Target, Walmart, or even eBay itself. Or you can list with either a UPC, an ASIN, a GTIN, an EAN. If you do books, you could do an ISBN, and a few other codes. Now, what we're going to do in this video is I'm going to show you how to list with a URL. So I have a URL pulled up over here. It's Brewmate Era 30-ounce tumbler with handle and straw. 100% leak-proof insulated water bottle tumbler. Now what we're going to do is we're going to double-click and copy this URL. We're going to go to Selltara, and we're going to paste this into the import field. Now right now, this is going to be pulling all the information from that Amazon listing. The images, the item specifics, the title, the description, everything. So the first thing that this is going to do is it's going to give you its own custom SKU. You could customize this to whatever you want. If you want to manually change this and you want to type in, just a different set of numbers, you could. But this is its own SKU that once you list the item, this is going to print out from our thermal printer so we could put it on our product so then we can store it away. Now we have our brand is the Brewmate. Now this is the title it gave us from Amazon already. This is the new title, the optimized title. It's a Brewmate Era 30-ounce tumbler, lilac dusk, 100% leak-proof, insulated stainless steel. The original price was $39.99 from Amazon. Posed the correct category ID, which is 177006, and we're going to do quantity 1. Now let's go to the images. Now this is a brand new product, so we're going to keep the images, but we could change. So I'm actually going to change out this one. We're going to delete that picture. That's the 30-ounce. We can move that up over here, and we can get rid of this. So now we're showcasing really our main picture, and then we're going to showcase the difference between a 30-ounce and a 40-ounce. I mean, this is your preference. If you want to add new pictures, you could totally add. Just drag and drop images over here. Whatever you would like to do, but this does pull. If it's brand new, this pulls all the images. Now let's go to item specifics. This is going to pull our type, which does not apply. Really, it's a cup. Our brand, Brewmate, color lilac dusk. All the item specifics it pulls from the Amazon listing. Then let's go to the description. You see we have a nice description over here. We'll get back to that in a second. The most important thing, and the main thing that you have to do, is you have to change the item condition. So this is new. So let's go to new over here. Quantity 1, cost of goods. On this item, I paid $5.50. I'm going to put in my source for liquidation. And this way, when this sells, it'll give you a full breakdown in revenue reports of how much money you actually made after all fees, your cost of goods and everything. So this $5.50, it actually costed me a little bit less, but I'm adding in the packaging costs of what it's going to cost me. Now my pricing strategy, this is giving me a price of $25.29. Now this adjust pricing strategy you see over here, it's just an aggressive bar. You can go down to $22.76, up to $27. Of course, you can also just manually put in whatever price you want. Let's say we want to do $24.99. This is just a guide based upon what the recommended price is, just based upon the active listings and sold listings that there are. So this is a profit floor of $12.99, which this just calculates everything at $12.99, meaning you pay $12.99. Estimated fees on this, if you sold this for $25 and change, would be $3.59. So your estimated profit would be $11.79 for paying $12.99. Don't forget, we only paid $5.50. So in the revenue reports, the $12.99 won't be there. It'll just be what you added in. Now let's close this and let's take a look at the active and sold market listings. So you have a few active over here. You have 45, $35.99, $38.99, and $35. Now these are the listings over here. Don't forget, on Amazon, this is $39.99. And that's the active average. And let's go to the average sold. Now we have 26, 35. So you really could go actually a little higher. You have 35 and 38. You could go a little higher because these other ones, it doesn't seem like it sells that much. So these other ones won't be, this is just pulling some other Brewmate 30-ounce portable drinkware. So let's close this. Now this one I'd actually probably put a little bit higher. I'm actually going to go to the higher end. I'm actually going to go higher than even this bar. It's a recommended price. For some, it's perfect. Others, you got to change just like this one. This one I feel confident. I'll be the cheapest listing and I'll still sell it relatively quickly. And that's what we're going to do. I just messed that up. Let's change that back. $29.99. And now that's it. Now all I'm going to do is going to go back to the description. Now this is a little bulky. It's a lot. It's just everywhere. I'm going to hit generate AI description What this description does is this goes and throughout your entire listing, all the information that's here, this really just bullet points it. So this is going to take some information. So the Brewmate Era 30-ounce tumbler in Lilac Dusk is 100% leak-proof, insulated stainless steel tumbler designed for both cold and carbonated beverages. Right over here, type, let's remove this part of type. And brand Brewmate, product dimensions 5.4 by 5.4 by 11.5 inches. It's 1.76 pounds. The color is Lilac Dusk. Special features. We'll delete that. So randomly, you're going to have to do some little bit of check here, a little bit of check there. We can regenerate that. See if we want to do this part. No, it just keeps the same exact idea over here. Okay. See, now we changed it a little bit. We could generate it again. You know, you can keep generating it if you like, or you could always keep it. But type, let's do tumbler. Pardon my spelling. Special features, let's remove that right over there. And condition is new. So now we're going to go to user required, back to user required information. We're going to hit save changes, and you're just going to hit list on eBay. And that's it. It's a really quick, simple, we're in beta mode. You're going to have a bug here and there. We're going to make sure we're on top of it. Submit a bug report. Contact us through customer service. Any questions you might have or any features you might think would make this even better. But most of the time, the only thing you ever have to change really is just user required information. Put in new, select your price, and that's really it. All right, guys, we'll see you in the next video when I'm going to show you how to structure your products page over here, how to just make it, line up. You have a bunch of different tabs. We have some custom fields you could add in. We'll do that all in the next video.